and I'm very happy, and I'd like to thank you for coming over for this Thanksgiving Mass. 27 years ago, I came to Cebu upon the instruction of His Eminence Cardinal Vidal. He told us, myself and John Doe, to come and be there on the feast of Señor Santo Niño. And we came. It was during his Mass that His Eminence introduced us as the new auxiliary bishops of Cebu, January of 1998. Since then, I get a feeling and a glimpse of what it means to be assigned in Cebu. However, exactly a year after my ordination, January 13, 1999, I was assigned in Calbayog, Samar. Jokingly, I call myself Samaritano. Assigned man sa Samar. After 7 years, I was transferred to Palo to become Archbishop of Palo. I stayed for 4 years and 6 months, and on October 15, 2010, I was appointed Archbishop of Cebu, although I was installed on January 13. And so since then, I journey with you, my dear brothers and sisters. The joke among my friends was, because incidentally, 4 of us bishops in Panay are all named Jose. I was the first to be ordained Jose Palma. Next is Jose Advincula from Capiz. Next is Jose Romeo Lasso from Antique. And the 4th is Jose Corazon Talaok. All of us were assigned in different churches or provinces. After some time, all 3 came back to their home provinces. Cardinal Advincula went back to Capiz. Jose Romeo Lasso went back to Antique. Jose Corazon Talaok went back to Aklan. Their joke about me is only Jose Palma, Joe Palma, is happily stranded in Cebu. Because I am assigned here and I am no longer moved. I will underline that word. I am in Cebu, and my joy, and I will not say the envy, no, but the description of many is, I am happily stranded. And so I take this occasion to thank you because, on my part, I begin to see what it means to be the Bishop of Cebu. Cardinal Rosales mentioned he is the 25th residential bishop. If he is the 25th, Cardinal Vidal is the 26th, and I am the 27th since 1895. Since 1895. All the others were auxiliary. But why do I accept the description of being happily stranded? What do I see as a main trait of being Church of Cebu? I would like to believe that most of us take pride at the thought that we are the cradle of Christian civilization, both an honor, a privilege, and a task. When many come to this cathedral, to the right, they will see the statue of Regia Humabon, a testimony to the fact that the first baptism in the Philippine Islands was celebrated in Cebu. Radio Humabon, Princess Juana. We know the story. And that's why, being the place where the first baptism was celebrated, we pride ourselves to be called the cradle of Christian civilization. From Cebu, the movement of Christianity moved up to Manila. But Cebu is the cradle. What does it mean for us to be the cradle? You would recall during 500 YOC, among the programs that we have launched is Binuniyagan ako. Kristiyano ako. We reflected on what it means to be baptized. And I thought that made us realize how we should look at ourselves, and indeed that's how we looked at who we are, that we are baptized. And that gave us this distinct dignity to be called children of God, and to be aware that because we are children of God, then we have responsibilities to proclaim to the world what it means to be indeed a child of God. And I have seen that in Cebu, because even with the observation of many, the distinctiveness of Cebu is how we journey as a people. Of course, other people journey, but when they come to Cebu, they have seen that even before this word synodality became popular, we have done it. We tried to live as sisters and brothers. Let me just bring home 3 important events that made me realize I feel privileged to be in Cebu. When I came into 2010, of course, 11, I was installed. In December of 11, it was announced that Pedro Calungsod will be canonized. And then many of you would recall how we mobilized the entire Cebu to celebrate this great gift of the canonization of this Visayan saint. How beautiful to see so many thousands in various committees and associations and movements, all joyful. And as many would recall, how many thousands of us went to Rome, and even the prefect commented to me, Archbishop Palma, of all of those who were canonized, it is Calungsod who is the most popular. And all those stores that sell souvenirs are most happy, especially the souvenir of Pedro Calungsod, because they're all gone. But why do I mention that? It's because of the Cebuano spirit of togetherness, of celebration, of synodality. Yes. 2012. Then the announcement that we will be host to International Eucharistic Congress. Again, the spirit of rejoicing and fervor and the celebration of that made us recall to the observation of many that we are a people truly united. When we went to Budapest, and the Cardinal asked me, Archbishop, there are so many, even the ushers. Who are they? I said, well, they are from the schools. The choir, they are from different institutions. Those who serve for meals, they are volunteers from different schools. How about the Eucharistic ministers? They are volunteers from various parishes. How about the various choirs? They are volunteers how much do you pay? I said, they are volunteers. No? They work for free. If you do that here, we could not afford how much they charge. You know that. The procession, the mass, the various celebrations, the spirit of the Cebuano, one people. Fast forward. Eucharisty, the 500 YOC. Despite COVID, the nuncio came for the celebration of baptism, confirmation, and of course, first baptism.